Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Fourze Cosmic States. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the packaging. Pretty typical packaging for now with the Fourze stuff. It's done in a light blue type color to sort of match his suit. You got the red stripes, picture of him, the name, you got some sort of cosmic action and space action going on here. Names on the side and all that stuff. And then on the back it shows, you know, what you can do with him, what he comes with, all that jazz. So nothing too spectacular. It's pretty much in line with the other Fourze styles. Not styles, that's Wizard, but you know, Fourze packaging styles. He's pretty well accessorized. You got a bunch of different hands. You got the closed fists, which are traditionally on him when you get him. I have one of those on him right now. If I can pull one out to show you, because you've probably never seen one before if you're watching this. That was sarcasm. Just making sure y'all know. So there's the fists. Cool, right? And then you got, you know, holding the sword hands right here. Like this. Also, dirty hands. And then you got doesn't want to come out of the plastic hands. Those are always fun. Had a few of those. Relaxed, kind of just whatever. I'm just going to hang out with the Kamen Rider Club and be douchey hands. And then you got, these are like kind of pointy hands, I guess, for pushing switches or pressing his chest for things or whatever he wants to do. I don't know what he's into. And then you got a bunch of different versions of the Cosmic Switch. I think the one I have on him is the regular one for whatever. These are just for the various like open and closed positions to put either in the driver and the bears and sword. It's like a meteor one. I mean, like the color. So let's take a look at there. It is open. They're like, press it and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm busy. There's another one for the driver where it's open. Another one's for the sword. And then you get a empty one, even though it'll be empty if you just take it out. Okay. And then you obviously get the bears and sword, which is like a rocket. It kind of looks like a dildo. Just saying. The paint on it's all pretty nice. The white looks good. The contrast of the red and black colors off of it. The blue paint looks good. You got this piece that actually moves, so you can display him opening it if you want, and it actually does open to reveal the blade. And you can like leave it at various positions, so maybe you can have him be like... It'd be kind of cool if they actually got it to open like that. It would just add more entertainment to the figure, but you know, you can be like, maybe so it looks slightly less weird. And then you have this piece here, which is like the extender piece for the blade, which is really simple. You just pull down the flaps and replace it. So, well, maybe you just put them like this, and then you can see you can full on sword mode. And then you get Nagajiroika, the, you know, whatchamacallit guy. You get him in a bunch of different pieces. The food droid. There's too many things now. Here he is, like, with like his openness and his little weird crab face and the switch in him. And then I can't get these out. They're being a pain. Once again, I play Operation with this and use a sword to get them out. There we go. And then you get like the little nuggets trailing, like this. Let's see if you can get the little. So they are. One of them's gonna get crushed by like, whatchamacallit, I think it was Virgo Bana. And then you have him here with an empty tray. He's all empty inside. He doesn't have meaning anymore. And then you get the closed version. So it's cool. Pretty much have a complete little mini food droid collection now. So that's cool. So pretty well accessorized, like I said. Taking a look at the figure itself, starting with the head sculpt. Head sculpt's pretty well done. Did a solid job on it. The paint looks really good. They got this kind of nice shine to the blue, a metallic-y blue look. The red compound eyes have a really deep color, which contrasts well off of it. It just looks really nice. What also is really cool is this piece is really sharp, and it reminds me of those little things you can just like put receipts on, so you can be like, so that's cool. It'll just store stuff for me. What's this even for? Something Marvel. So that's cool. The head sculpt's all nice. You got the chest piece here, which actually has all the individual numbered switches. It's underneath like a little clear plastic, which is really nice that they actually got all the little details in there. I just kind of wish that these pieces wouldn't fall out all the time, and I also wish that it popped out a little bit more. I don't know, like it just seems like right now you can't really see it that well, but maybe just a little more color or something to make it pop out, but they still did a pretty good job considering all the detail they have to cram into it. His shoulder blade pieces look really nice because they got like a nice shine to it. So again, the blue color's done really nice. The driver, always the details around these are pretty nice because you got individually colored switches. Obviously, as you just saw, they all pop out, including the cosmic switch to switch out. Of course, the giant clunker tumors that happen here are annoying. Legs, same color painted, not much to go on. Got a thruster in the back. But so overall, a good looking figure. Personally, I don't mind Cosmic States. He's not my favorite farm. He's not my favorite farm or form, or like final form. He always kind of reminds me of like a disgruntled Ecliptor's brother or something, I don't know. But I don't really have any problems with him. I like him well enough. Articulation wise, he's pretty much the same Fourze mold. You got your nice ball joint over here, swiveling, double elbow joint, fist swiveling, 360 leg joint, swiveling here, double knee joint, swiveling at the foot, got your toe action joint, and then you do have swiveling here at the waist, and then the chest joint is possible, it's just a little bit different because of the heavy weight of his chest plate, and of course his head goes around 360 so he can spin and keep your seats on his head, and your up and down movement. Damn it, see these little pieces, so annoying. So nothing's really hindered, these pieces even move a little bit to allow stuff, but one thing that's really annoying, regardless of me not really caring for anything from it, even if I loved the show, I don't like the really clunky tumor-like switches that they start putting on the belts. Not only does it look ugly just in general, in my opinion, it's annoying for the figures. Like for him in like Meteor Storm, when you want to like bend him, it'll come off and it looks kind of awkward there, which is kind of annoying. But that's just like a design thing. Like part of me wishes that they had included like two drivers, like include one that you can switch out the switches on, and then include a solid one so you don't have to look for the tiny module every time you want to pose your figure. Because like before this review started, I had to go find the cosmic switch that's on him like somewhere up in my Figuarts display because I set him down there. And that's a boring story. That was a cool story, right? But now he doesn't want to hold his sword because he's upset because I insulted his tumor. But yeah, so here he is holding his sword haphazardly. He's like, check out my sword. I have all these really cool switch powers and I can combine all my switches into different things, but instead I'm going to use this sword because I want to do things the Metal Jolliver way. But anyway, overall, he's a very solid figure. Nothing really wrong with him. His paint apps all look pretty damn good. He's very well accessorized for the figure. No loose joints or anything of that sort to speak of. He's overall just a pretty solidly put together figure. I'm not really like too wild or crazy about him, but I'm very not pleasantly, I want to word that different. I'm very happy with him, and I'm pleasantly surprised, I guess I would say, that he's not riddled with any type of loose problems like some of the Fourze figures were. Let's hope they get it right for Wizard. Probably won't, but it's okay. I'll buy it anyway. But so anyway, overall, if you're a Fourze fan or you just like Cosmic States or you're a completist, I don't think you'll be disappointed with this figure. It's a very nice addition to the display. So anyway, that about wraps it up. Until next time, make sure you check out WritersRangersandRambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. This is Dawson Ryder, signing out.